Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Eric. I help guys just like you get rock hard and leak free. Today I am taking you through a 10 to 15 minute pelvic floor stretching routine so that you can get rock hard erections and you can fully empty your bladder and stop that annoying post-pee dribble. But what I need you to do, first things first, this is not medical advice, so make sure you are discussing with your physician whether or not it's safe for you to exercise and to stretch your body. Number two, go get a yoga mat if you have one. If you don't, that's okay. Choose some carpet like I've got here, and you can go grab a pillow if you are suffering from some sore knees. Take these stretches nice and slow. You should never feel pain. All right, let's get into it. All right, guys, the first stretch we're going to get into today is the child's pose. So come on down onto your hands and your knees spread just wider than shoulder width, and slowly stretch those arms out in front of you as you bring your chest down to the mat. Now I'm adding a little bit of side to side rocking here, really feeling that stretch deep into my groin muscles. I'm not holding my breath, so I'm breathing in through my nose and then slowly out through my mouth. We are holding the child's pose for 60 seconds. So I want you trying to breathe deep into any of that tension and then slowly exhale that breath all the way out of the lungs, rocking gently side to side, left to right, digging a little bit deeper into that stretch. Now, if you want, you can slowly start to creep your fingers forward on that carpet. You should feel this stretch in that upper back, that lower back, underneath your arms in that lat region, and of course, in the groin. Now, if you're not getting a good groin stretch, spread your knees out a little bit wider. Breathe through it in 3, 2, 1. All right, come on up. The next one is the seated butterfly stretch. So sit up tall for me, bring your feet together. I'm sitting against a wall for support, as you can see here, and you're gonna clasp around your feet, sitting up nice and tall, and you're gonna start wiggling those knees up and down. The butterfly stretch is gonna get deep into that groin muscle on either side. Now what you can do, you can apply a little bit of pressure on the elbows, forcing those legs down into the ground, and you should feel that really start to pull and stretch out those groin muscles, breathing into it, not holding your breath. We're only holding this stretch for 40 seconds. I'm adding a little bit of rocking side to side just to get a little bit deeper into that stretch. If you've been sitting all day, this one, you are really gonna feel it. All right, come out of that stretch. Up next is the glute stretch. So lying flat on your back, you're gonna put one foot over one knee, and you're gonna pull that knee into your chest. Try to relax that head back down onto the carpet, calm that breath, and breathe into it, in through the nose, out through the mouth. You should feel that through your left glute. Now, if that's too much trouble, I'm showing you a modified version now. Bend one foot, and then you're gonna push that opposite knee away from you. That's in case you can't get your knee up like I'm doing here. Two options for you. This one that I'm doing is the more advanced, but if you need to drop down and do the other one where you're pushing the knee away, that is more than okay. I'm adding a little bit of side to side rocking here, really digging deep into that glute. The glute's important because it's on the back side of that pelvis. All right, timer's up. Now we're gonna switch sides. So opposite foot over that knee, and we're gonna bring that knee into the chest. Again, if you can't do it, that's okay. Just keep that knee on the ground, and then you're gonna push out on that opposite knee. A little bit of side to side rocking here. Here I'm showing you the altered version. If you can't do that, pushing that knee away, you should still get a really deep stretch into that glute muscle. Now, if you are bringing your knee up to your chest like I'm doing here, you wanna try to get that head touching the ground, and your body's gonna be trying to hold your breath. Your brain's gonna tell you to hold your breath. Fight that urge, breathe into the nose, and then release fully all the way through the mouth. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, next, come on up, and we're gonna go into the hip flexor stretch. Now, this is the one where you might wanna press pause and put a pillow under your back knee if you have sore knees. So lunge out in front of you, maybe put a pillow under your back knee, and you're gonna thrust that hip into the ground, keeping your torso up nice and tall. Now you can see here, I'm lifting my arms above my head, and I'm trying to get a really nice upper back stretch, and I'm breathing deep into it, and I'm thrusting in and out. Each time I come in, I'm going a little bit deeper into that stretch. You should feel this really deep into the hip flexor on the side where the knee's touching the floor. Now, if you want to rest here to wait it out, you can put your hands on that front knee and continue to pulse back and forth deep into this hip flexor stretch. We're going to switch sides in 3, 2, 1. All right, if you're using a pillow, switch to the other knee. Step out really far in front of you. Keep that torso upright. Where I'm pointing now is where you should feel that in that hip flexor. And now I'm going to pulse in and out, nice and easy. Remember, you should not feel any pain with any of these stretches. If you're feeling pain, you need to stop immediately. You're pushing too hard. It should just feel like a gentle stretch, getting the blood flowing, getting that connective tissue and all those muscles loosened up a little bit. You can add in the arms overhead to really dive deep into that stretch. And remember, you're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth as you sink deeper and deeper into that stretch in 3, 2, 1. Now this next pose is called the lizard pose. It's going to be a little bit difficult to see, but I'm going to walk you through it. Same position as the last one, but you're going to drop your hands onto the ground and you're going to rock on the outside of the foot, letting that knee fall away from you. So your shoulders are nice and square to the wall in front of you. You are lunging in a little bit, and this one's really going to do a good job at opening up that hip. So again, you can see my foot on the ground. I'm pressing now away from my body, pushing that knee out if that's comfortable. All my weight is resting on the arm, bracing on the ground. Breathing into it. Do not cause any pain. It should feel like a really deep stretch into that groin and into that hip capsule. No holding the breath, breathe into it. Now we're going to switch sides in 3, 2, 1. If you're using a pillow, switch it to the opposite knee. Now watch me. So my hands come on the inside of my leg. I drop that knee out and I push all my weight onto my arm. So I'm lunging forward. So for me in this video, I'm now pushing my knee away and I could feel this stretch really deep into my left hip joint and in my left thigh. So I'm giving it a really quick shake and I'm going to pulse back in. Because we're holding each stretch for 40 seconds, it doesn't have to be a static stretch. You can make it dynamic, which means that you add a little bit of movement. So you can do a push and relax. You can do a couple pulses, giving you the good thumbs up. You guys are doing great. Keep going. All right, 3, 2, 1, and we are done with the lizard pose. Now we're going to roll over onto our backs. So come onto our backs. This one's the knees to chest stretch. Bring those knees up to your chest, spread them as wide as they'll go, and now you're gonna pull up a little bit extra. You should feel this stretch really deep into that groin and pelvic floor area, right below your scrotum. Now again, no pain should be felt, and your brain's gonna be telling you to hold your breath, but I don't want you to do that. I want you breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. Your goal is to relax everything while we stretch out your groin and your pelvic floor with this amazing stretch. If it starts to get easier, you want to use those hands and you're going to pull just a little bit wider out to the sides for 3, 2, 1. You guys are doing amazing. We're going into our final stretch, the cobra pose. So come on down. I'm going to show you the modified version first. You can start out on your elbows like this, and you're going to extend up, look up towards the ceiling, and this is going to feel an amazing stretch in your abdominals, your abs, your core, right above your pubic bone. Now play around with this one because I don't want it causing you any pain. So either start on your elbows or you can prop up onto your hands like I'm doing now. Whatever one feels the most comfortable. Do not hold your breath for this one. It's going to be really easy to do that, but you are going to absolutely wind yourself. And if you're holding your breath, it means that you're not getting deep into that stretch. So I'm going to add a little bit of side to side rocking with this one in 3, 2, 1. Well done. Whew. All right, that's gonna wrap up our very quick pelvic floor stretching routine. I even broke a sweat. Hopefully you didn't find that too difficult and it was at that perfect sweet spot for your skill level. Now, for all of you still watching, you should have really been feeling a stretch deep into those groins, into that pelvic floor region, and really in all the muscles surrounding that bladder and that pelvis region of the body. My best recommendation is, if that was comfortable for you, to do that once a day to give the pelvic floor that much needed relaxation, and relief that it deserves. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, I encourage you to honor our gentleman's agreement. That's our virtual handshake agreement, where if you've watched more than one of my videos, it is now time to hit that subscribe button. So go on, click subscribe, and then what I'm gonna have you do is you're gonna leave me a comment saying gentleman's agreement in the comment section below so that I can personally welcome you to the greatest men's health community on all of YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And remember, regardless of your situation, keep going, and I'll see you in the next video.